Hey guys, OG here, and some of you were wondering how to make a spawn animation for VRChat. First of all, you need to get this world space prefab. There's a link in the description so that you can go and download it, then import it into your Unity project and drag it into your scene. Next, click on the world space prefab and select Unpack Prefab. Now drag it under your armature like this. And then drag anchor out of world space game object, like this. Now, go to container and world space. You can delete this cube and replace it with the empty game object. Now you can select your avatar and right click to unpack prefab, then you can drag body of your avatar to the empty game object we just created. After that, you're pretty much done. When you've done this setup, you can select the game object we created and add component, animator on it, then go to the animation tab and click create. You can name this whatever, but I recommend using a name that makes sense. To make your avatar appear, have the body disabled by default, and make sure the first keyframe of your animation has it disabled as well. Now it's up to you when your avatar appears. So you could create some simple particle effect if you just want your avatar to pop in at some point. After all the setup and animation, you can create something like this. The rest is up to you. You can create some crazy spawn or keep it simple. Sometimes VRChat kind of lags out when you spawn in and your audio will not be in sync with your effects, which is sad. If you use some screen space shaders, for example a distortion or shaking effect, make sure to disable them at the end of your animation. Oh, and also make sure your animation does not loop. With constrained setup, the spawn animation should always be wherever you are. Good thing to remember: if you use more things that use constraints, you have to use a different anchor, or they will be stuck at this one. To make things easier, you can rename these things like this. By the way, if there is nothing flying towards you, or you just pop in or something, you don't need the world space thing, you only need it if there's stuff flying or floating around you. That's about it. I hope you guys now know how to make a spawn animation.